I'm up here in Williams County, and I'm talking with Tony Dean at Dean Farms, and we're learning a little bit about their cover crop seeder that they built today. Tony, can you tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here?
What we're looking at here is we have 2 meters, and we have a fan behind. The fan blows forward, comes into these meters. The meters actually will allow seed to come down, and then it's blown forward and goes through diverters to head on out.
Yeah, and the seed is stored up, or the seed's put in up top here, right, in a bin?
Right. There's a main tank above, and then it goes through a plenum, goes into your seed rollers. Your seed rollers are run by hydraulics.
And then the seed is, the air comes in here, and then the seed is come up, blown through these, and then it's split multiple times up front, right?
Correct.
And it goes through here, and it's split into 2, and then these are each split into 2, correct?
Right. You got 2 and 2, and then it follows out, goes through your tower, comes out your hose, and then it runs into these diffusers here, which shower the seed out and overlap each individual row. We have 4 towers that come out the boom here, and then as it runs down these tubes, it goes into what we call our Soybean Diffuser, which is right here. This puts it into a shower coming out, and then if we have the ability to go into standing corn, and when we do that, we have a tube that's just basically a lot longer than what the soybean is, and it reaches down into the corn and gets past your lower leaves, so that your seed's not getting trapped in the corn stalk itself. It's getting right down into the ground.
So Tony, can you tell me a little bit about what we're seeing here inside the cab?
Okay. Well, the whole system is actually on a floating scales. So what we do is we have our scale meter back here behind me, and we can actually know exactly how many pounds are in this tank at all times. And when we get ready to start a field, we will take and put a ticket in and punch it. It will give us a starting time, and it'll give us how many pounds are in the tank. When we get done with the field, we hit it again. It'll give us an ending time and how many pounds are actually applied to the field. We have the Amity system above, and the Amity system controls all the metering underneath as far as how many pounds per acre we're going to be applying to that field. Below that, we have the actual Miller system, and it basically has to do with running the whole the running gear and everything that we actually purchased in the beginning, which was basically 4 wheels and a boom. Below that, we actually have one more little box, and that has to do with, we can go from 2-wheel steering to 4-wheel steering for like when we go into standing corn. Standing corn, you don't want to knock down your harvest as you're going through it, so what we do is we actually flip that on, and it'll give us more of a point row to turn into, and then we shut it off as we are going through the corn itself. We have these tubes that we actually can install where we have the seed diffusers, and we have one in each one of the diffuser areas, and we can turn on the machine and actually weigh all the way across what our seed is within the tube just by measuring, and it will actually give us an accurate reading as to if we're light or we're heavy in a certain area.